Whew. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, y'all. We're going to go ahead and we're going to get started. Inhale, palms, come on up. As we exhale, nice forward fold. How is y'all all feeling today? I am Monica. Thank you for joining me. We're going to step back into a child's pose. We're just doing a light little pre-stretch before we start our actual workout. Thank you again for joining me. If you haven't subscribed, I encourage you to subscribe. Hit that bell to keep in tune when new videos are going to be posted. I'm getting better and better each video, working on lighting and all that great stuff. So thank you for joining me, right? We're going to come into that nice forward fold, right? Round up the spine, roll the shoulders back, and let those palms come. Exhale, bring them down. Beautiful. So we're going to start off, of course, with some light stretching because, I mean, why wouldn't we stretch before we do any type of workout? We're just going to bring those palms to the side as you see here and just slightly just reach that arm right over as you're imagining that the arm is being pulled. And then you're going to do the same thing on opposite side. Make sure you're exhaling to really extend and bring that arm out to get the best stretch. As we inhale, bring the palms up as we come down midway, reaching out in front of us. Inhale, exhale, bring the palms out. Inhale, exhale, whoop. Nice triangle rotation here. Bringing those palms up, raising up to that ceiling. Then you're going to inhale, you're going to rotate sides. Always keep in mind what you do to one side, you must do to the other. Beautiful work. Really try to stretch out that arm. Hips to center, core is engaged. Weight push back to the heels of the feet. Going to inhale, round up the spine, roll the shoulders, right? Palm slightly up, right? So now we're going to get started in our saltations. Remember to take your time and breathe. Palm comes up. Exhale, nice forward fold. Try to bend from those hips. Step back into that plank. As you keep the elbows close, bring the body down to the mat as you can push up with your palms in that upward dog. Push your shoulders away from the ears as you rotate hips up to the ceiling for down dog. Heels come back towards the mat. You're going to push through those palms now. You're going to step up plank, step up plank, step up forward fold as you roll up the spine coming in. So we're going to do saltations about 4 times, and this is just to help get the body nice and prepped. As you exhale, you're going to come back down and basically do the same thing over again. You can always hop back, step back, jump back, whichever feels good. Inhale, push those palms, nice upward dog. Push your shoulders away. Inhale, roll the hips back up to ceiling, down dog. Heels back down towards the mat. Try to push through those palms, glaze at those belly buttons. You can walk up, forward fold. Bring the heels together. Palms up. Inhale, exhale, rotate in again. Coming on down into that nice forward fold. Stepping back into that plank, nice straight spine. Elbows staying close as you come down to push up. Nice upward dog. Right? Push those shoulders away from those ears. And, right? Hips come up to the ceiling, push through the palms. Heels come back towards the mat. Add some little pedals in there. As you walk, hop, or step into that forward fold. Inhaling, bringing, rounding the spine, allowing each vertebrae to reconnect. Very important, very important. Very, very important. Exhale, palms comes in. Okay, so we're going to get started in our work today. We're going to start off in our lunges. Okay, palms come up. Palms come up. Right? We're just going to start off in this stance. Anchoring our feet to our mat. Shoulders away from our ears. Palms facing one another. As we inhale, we're going to step forward first with that right leg. So when you feel confident and ready, as you inhale, you're going to step forward with that right foot, coming into a lunge stance. Right? As we inhale, we're going to come into a side angle. We're going to reach that right palm all the way down and bring it into the inside of our right foot while the left reaches up to the ceiling. You want to push off using your core to come into a nice warrior 2. Palms face down, shoulders pushed away from the ears. Nice bend. Side angle. Right forearm comes on right thigh as the left reaches overhead. Now you can glaze up to the ceiling to also get a good neck stretch in there as well. You're going to inhale, come back center, bring foot nice into the front for a nice wide forward fold. Taking your time, bring your chin into the chest. We're going to go to the opposite side now. So we're going to bring that left palm inside the left foot as the right comes up across the chest and reaches up to the ceiling. Take your time. Take your time. There is no rush here, okay? Not at all. As you inhale, mind you, push off on the heel of that left foot. As you exhale, coming into that warrior two, palms face down to the mat, pushing the shoulders away. Take your time, breathing in, breathing out. Let's go into our nice side angle. Left forearm, left thigh as right reaches overhead. Take your time. Take it nice and slow. Inhale, rotate, back forward fold, coming down, center, chin coming into the chest. You're going to roll up that spine, shoulders come back here, hands come up. Then we're going to rotate to the opposite side. So we're going to work on our balance now, warrior three. We're going to shift that weight onto the heel of that left foot as the right comes up nice and pointed. Here you want to keep the hips nice and level. Of course, you can bring the hands on the hips to kind of help with that and assist. You want to have a slight bend in that left knee. Don't lock it. A little hover sensation. Come back into that lunge. Bring the palms up. Now we're going to do the same thing on the opposite side. So just take a moment to adjust yourself. See where you feel good at. When you feel ready, as you inhale, you're going to step that left foot back this time. Mind you, one side is always a little more flexible, more balanced, more everything than the other side, but you must give both sides the same attention. And as I use my hips, I kind of rotate them down to kind of see what's going on. And then as you inhale, you come back into that lunge. Great way to work on that balance, concentration, and control. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do that whole motion again, right? We're just going to take a quick child's pose. This is a Kama style. This will be called a peak. This will be called a peak in our sessions where we just take a moment to, take a moment. Inhale, down dog. As you inhale, right foot comes up, placing that hand in front of that foot as that left comes on up. Nice side, deep twist, angle, lunge, whatever you want to call it, okay? Inhale, come up, warrior two. Exhale, bring it all down. Get a nice bend in that knee. Anytime you want to go deeper, you would just bring the left foot out a little further. Side angle, right forearm, right thigh, left reaches up overhead. Remember to try to each time really reach, really try to get that stretch in there, right? As you inhale, push through the heels of your foot, right? And we're going to come into our warrior two because we're adding it all together. Warrior three, excuse me. You see I adjusted myself. As you inhale, shift the weight onto the heel of that right foot. As you exhaling, slight bend in that knee, right? Hands on your hips, help with support. Lose my balance a little, that's okay, keep going. And step back lunge, palms come up. Nice. Come back center, and forward fold. Right? Why forward fold, actually? As you inhale, you're going to come on up and we're going to switch to the opposite side, rotating that left foot out this time, bringing that palm down on the inside while the right reaches up overhead. Right, you can glaze up to that ceiling now, get that neck a good rotation to come up into that warrior three. Wow, warrior two. Obviously, I'm just mixing up everything. Warrior two, you're going to take that breath, exhale into that warrior two. Palms is facing down towards the mat. Shoulders is pushing away from the ears. And side angle, yes. Left forearm, left thigh as the right reaches over. Giving yourself a good stretch. Aligning that knee with the ankle, right? Everything is in alignment. Such an important with posture and structure, right? You're going to rotate into that lunge so we can do the warrior three on the opposite side as you shift away, coming on up. Yes, left foot is nice and pointed. You can bring those hands on the hips, right? Slight bend in the right leg. Try not to lock it. As I said before, one side is more inclined than the other. Just keep going. Don't worry about it. As you inhale, exhale, remember to keep that slight bend in the knee. Inhaling, stepping back into that lunge with some nice control and some attitude. Coming up. Beautiful. Come down, forward fold. Let's step back plank. Let's inhale, bring the body down to the mat. Elbows close, push up, nice upward dog. This is our little peak break section. We inhale, roll up, hips. We're going to come into our three-legged dogs now. Okay, three-legged dog. Going to bring out that left foot nice and pointed as you just seen. You're going to add a slight bend in the knee. Trying to keep those hips nice and centered. Inhale, bring it in. And we're going to do the opposite side. As you inhale, exhale. You're going to bring up the opposite side. Same beautiful motion. Dip in the knee. Working those hips nice and squared. Bringing the wrists aligned with those shoulders. Taking our time, down dog. Exhale here. Back down, child's pose. Exhale here. Inhale, come on up. Come back to the front center. As we inhale, bring our palms up. Palms come touch. Bring them down, centered. Shoulders away from the ears. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to go in again. As we inhale, nice side angle. Bring it up. Exhale here. Nice rotation in the neck. Take your time and really reach. Warrior 2. Using those core muscles. Your heel to push off. Palms face down. Shoulders pushed away from the ears. Core is working. Side angle. Right forearm. Left reaches over. Exhale here. Anchor those feet to the mat. As we inhale, we're going to slightly come up. Rotate that body so we can work on our warrior 3. Remember to adjust your stance when needed as you shift the weight to come up. Exhale to release. Nice pointed toe, hips is nice and square. Shoulders push away from the ears. As we inhale, step down into that lunge. Bring the palms up. Bring them down to the mat. Step back dog or child's pose. Oh my gosh, three-legged dog. Bring those heels. Bring those knees nice bent. Toes is nice and pointed. Oh my goodness. Three-legged dog. Bring it in. And we're going to down dog it. Child's pose it so we can do our opposite side. Remember to take your time. Step up. You're going to come into that full wide forward fold. As you inhale, round up the spine. Palms come out to the side, up, and then bring them on down. This is a great time to, find a flow, what finds good for you. Make sure you're inhaling. Make sure you're exhaling. Make sure you are being intentional with your stretches, with your poses. And this nice side, deep stretch. We're going to inhale, come on up. For that nice warrior 2, palms facing down, shoulders pushed away from the ears, right? Anchoring those feet to the mat for the best stability and get a good bend in that knee. Side angle as you reach that arm up overhead, reaching, taking your time, inhaling and exhaling, right? Inhale, come on up, rotate. So we can work on warrior 3 on this side, adjust. As you inhale, shift weight to come up on the heel of that left foot. Right foot is nice and pointed. You can have your hands on your hips. You can extend them out in front of you. Whatever feels good for you. As you inhale, hover that standing knee as you come back into that lunge. Palms come up. As you inhale, bring them down to the mat. So we got our three-legged dog with this opposite side. As you inhale, exhale, left foot. Exhale as you bend the knee. Trying to bring that heel to the opposite glute. Bringing your wrist in to match your shoulders. And then your hips, of course, is nice and centered. You got it. Inhale, bring it in. Nice child's pose. Stretch it out. You're all doing so great. This is a great beginner's workout because it's reps. And you can add that to gain, all the beautiful things that you are gaining. Down dog. Nice and glazing. Stepping up. Nice forward fold. Bringing that chin into your chest as you roll up that spine. Yeah. Shoulders Come back centered. Rolling those shoulders. We are going to go ahead and stretch out here. Giving ourselves some nice shoulder rolls. Palms come up to the side. Then we're going to start off what we did in the beginning. Just that nice reaching over. Seeing if how everything opens. And, all that great stuff. Opposite side. Exhaling as you're reaching. Taking your time. Whew. Right, we're going to go ahead and do it again. I'm telling you, that was a good workout. We're just going to go ahead and side stretch it. Especially if it's your first time. Especially if you don't stretch out, work out that often. This workout is great for you. I encourage you to practice, practice, practice. Replay the video. Work on some poses and stretches that you may feel as though you want to work on. Remember to add movements in all your poses. Such a beautiful experience. Until next time, y'all. That's it.